The woman lightly touched her ring and casually produced a syringe. In order to expose the scheming woman's fake illness, she swiftly jabbed the syringe into the woman. With a loud scream, the woman's plot was completely revealed. The prince did not get angry. Instead, he favored the concubine and disregarded his wife. He even despised the woman's overweight body. To address this, the woman used her ring to create a weight loss medicine. She drank more than 10 bowls a day and went to the bathroom 100 times. Eventually, she lost all the weight. Even the maid was shocked by the woman's dramatic transformation. It turned out that the woman had been married to the prince, but the prince disliked her for being overweight. On their wedding night, he eagerly married the scheming woman as his concubine. This made the woman the laughingstock of everyone. In order to replace her as the princess, the scheming woman cruelly pushed her into a lake. At the same time, she was dragged into the water as well. The prince saw his true wife and the scheming woman in the water, and without hesitation, he saved the scheming woman, allowing his wife to sink to the bottom of the lake. Meanwhile, in the modern world, a brilliant PhD researcher had just invented a space ring and was celebrating her success. Suddenly, an invisible force transported her to the past, where she was transferred into the body of the overweight woman. The memories of the original owner flooded her mind, and she realized she had crossed into the body of an unpopular princess. To her shock, the space ring had come with her to this world. Wanting to test the magical abilities of the space ring, she casually conjured a glass of water. The maid was curious about this amazing scene, and the woman realized the true power of the ring. In order to avenge the original owner, she decided to confront the scheming woman. At that moment, the steward entered and arrogantly declared that the prince had placed her under house arrest. She was forbidden from leaving the house for any reason, and he even threatened to break her legs if she dared step outside. The maid angrily chastised the steward for disrespecting the princess, but the steward slapped her to the ground. Seeing this, the woman was furious. She immediately summoned a stick to fight back. This powerful move amazed the maid, who admired the woman and said the steward was only bold because of the scheming woman backing him. He had often mistreated them, but now they finally got to vent their anger. The woman then went to confront the scheming woman to seek justice for the original owner. At that time, the scheming woman was unconscious, and the imperial doctors were helpless. The prince was furious about this, but the woman quickly deduced that the scheming woman was faking her illness. She confidently pulled the prince aside and said she could treat the scheming woman's condition, guaranteeing that the illness would be cured with one dose. The prince didn't believe her and blamed her for all this trouble. The doctors, seeing the situation, said they couldn't find the cause of the illness, and suggested the woman give it a try. Reluctantly, the prince allowed her to treat the scheming woman. In order to expose the plot, the woman pinched the scheming woman hard, then prepared to use a silver needle on her. The scheming woman screamed in pain. She resented the woman for making her look bad in front of the prince, and she was unwilling to accept it. The woman remarked that the scheming woman seemed weak and was about to give her another needle, causing the scheming woman to panic and immediately claim that her illness was cured. To fulfill his promise to the woman, the prince allowed her to take her dowry and declared that he had requested permission from the emperor for a divorce. The divorce decree would arrive soon. However, the woman refused the divorce, but agreed to a separation and demanded that